be interested to see how that goes. I'm actually surprised. I had predicted that Brevity would go Luigi, so I'm surprised to see his Link.
He's been enjoying Link. I can't speak too much on the matchup. I'm pretty unfamiliar with both those characters, but I guess he decides Link would be better for a start.
That back air getting him some good early damage. And because Captain Falcon loves those fast short hop aerials so much, it seems like a decent out of shield option for Link, just to catch him in the air a little bit.
It's also decent at stuffing him out early, because it's like a worse Falcon there, but with Falcon jumping so much, just any anti-airs are good.
Right.
And Link has a lot.
And I want to say that it's probably faster at the start than Nair is, than Captain Falcon's Nair.
He might be in a bad spot. Brevity tried to get back to the recovery. He might have been able to like drop in there.
Yeah, Brevity had used his jump already, so he didn't have many options to punish that because he had to recover himself. Oof, but that was actually a bad air dodge, but Mattheus just missed the down tilt.
This is not going too great for the Link first stock. And Link really doesn't necessarily need the stock lead, but he's significantly better with it.
Right, yeah, and I think we saw early on like Brevity getting a lot of mileage off of those bears, but Mattheus has pretty much already adapted and figured out how to punish that, and that's what got him that kill there, actually.
That's going to be a big punish, or just up easy? It's a little more threatening because they buffed up smash in the last patch, but it's still pretty darn negative.
Oof. Mattheus is, I feel like that's the Mattheus is you know, like you can punish the option they're probably going to do, or you can try to punish the option they might do on the off chance, and that was Mattheus going for that again. The thing with Falcon is you can look for so many hard punishes and hard reads and not get punished for it.
Yeah, you can get big off of those, like going for those maybe you said for a harder punish. That can just be a stock in a lot of percents. I'm surprised he made it back.
So am I.
Yeah.
Oh, is that? Does he have tech here?
That's good enough tech.
He should be able to kill here.
Yeah.
That had to be misinput. I would guess that he wanted to either down B or side B out of the corner.
I don't think you could try that on a round one winner's Falcon punch like trap.
Right. All of a sudden, huge momentum and a big lead from Brevity.
Already a big stock lead and percent lead, but he's going to come back with still a large stock lead, percent lead. I'm game over. Fair is a really good anti-air, but you usually have to remove some space on the stage if you just want to like short hop fair, gotta be faded back. But that can really just not only wall Falcon, but this percent, just kill.
Wow, excellent from Brevity. Oh,
because like how high was reaching there?
I mean, that's what Link has going for him, is just like those huge hitboxes and the active tilt.
Yeah. They've been slowly speeding up the startup on those tilts since Melee. They used to be like so slow, but now they're just kind of good.
Yeah, and finally he's semi-viable.
Yeah.
Did not expect to see Brevity take that game in that scenario.
No, that first stock didn't look great.
Right.
But I think that's a sign of a good player is he didn't let that get to him. He didn't change too hard to try and close it up. And he really capitalized on that bomb and ledge setup and second stock. A few misplays with the boomerangs to open up this game, but it's so threatening to challenge Link's boomerang. He just gets away with it. He's got the arrow. Yeah, arrow is like... They were probably afraid of giving Link 2 items. The arrow combos into nothing. That thing's got like the lowest hit stun possible.
Right. But he did manage to get a grab off of it. He landed and essentially went for the grab right away, caught Mattheus in the up B startup. It's a great way to punish that up B that Mattheus gets so much mileage off of.
It's also really good for Link, because a lot of Link's moves are not true safe, but just from the space, and up B's grab box is massive, so it can negate that.
Ooh, no hard punish there. I'm actually not surprised to see Brevity miss that. I totally thought Mattheus was going to go for the ledge in that situation too.
He's got so much drift. And Link's kill moves are strong, but he doesn't have like a fast one in order to like run in and do it to cover all those options. I kind of like it right now. He's hiding behind bomb. It would directly stop Falcon kick because the fire will make it explode. Wow, that move's stale.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was good down DI from Brevity too and across the stage, so that helped. But yeah, Mattheus does use that move all the time, so it's no surprise. Great, great snipe with the bomb there.
Yeah, the drift got him out there. He did go to ledge that time.
Very nice. Wow, that's a clean edge guard. And seems like
yeah,
let's go take the stock. That move is so rough to deal with.
You have to be mentally ready and like physically able to hit the buttons you want to get around that.
But Brevity did a great job last stock of just not dying before Mattheus did. And I feel like he was, even though he lost the stock, he was able to keep his momentum just by his survivability.
Due to Link's weight and fall speed, he's always had some of the best survivability, but up until really this game, he couldn't recover. So he didn't get to take the full advantage of it, but Brevity really has been taking advantage of that. Not quite that I was afraid, I'll be honest.
What's really interesting, just in terms of their adapting, and I think it's just a player matchup thing, but you're seeing a lot of them, the mix-ups on like safe shield options are really interesting. The way sometimes Mattheus will up B, sometimes he won't.
That fair one combo is true, by the way.
Oh yeah. I mean,
it looks hard. It is hard, but it's really good.
I feel like that's what we're seeing with Brevity's Link so far is just great character knowledge. I mean, I haven't had a chance to play his Link yet, so I didn't know much about it. But you can see why he enjoys the character and that he's put a lot of work into the character.
I don't know if that was a failed bomb recovery, he just didn't want to have bomb. Because Brevity doesn't usually miss the bomb recovery too bad.
That's going to
not quite. It's still a little stale, and Link survives off the top really long.
So we're seeing 2 stocks in a row with just great survivability from Brevity, and that's that combined with his ability to just quickly take stocks is what's kept him the lead here. Mattheus bringing it back to essentially an even game.
And without the threat of just having the lead, Mattheus does have to approach, and Brevity is absolutely forcing that issue. Because Link's anti-approach options are definitely his strongest suit. Bomb's also kind of a weird item. Like with Rob, if you get the top, you can kind of really mess up Rob with the top. But it's not the same when you have Link's bomb.
Exactly, yeah. I'd actually disagree with Mattheus trying to use it against him. I think he should just get it out of the way.
Yeah. That was really funny. It can be really hard for Link to come down if Mattheus is moving around a lot.
Oh, is he dead?
I think he is. Link.
That's a bummer. He definitely just misinputted that air dodge below the ledge.
That's rough. A rough way to lose it, but gotta brush it off.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm happy to see a game 3 here. This is a good set.
Yeah, going right back. I agree with that from Brevity. You're probably not getting a better stage.
Right.
And the stage was not, the stage has not been really factoring for Falcon. It has been helping Link, though, when he gets him far away. Like, the survivability on the cross-field hits of up B.
Yeah, he definitely did not want to go to a smaller stage in this situation.
Never. Yep. That's the day 1 boomerang combo. Just like, oh, hey.
So, Brevity just nared his shield and still got a free grab afterwards, and I think that's that mix-up game I'm talking about. Like, they're both going for different options off of hitting each other's shield, and it's so interesting to see how good players slowly adapt.
Yeah.
In those kind of situations.
With moves like Link Nair or Falcon Nair, they're so true safe number-wise, it leads to those interactions immediately after. Where there's no true option.
Love that.
Yeah,
the stalled back air into a true combo there.
Link has some really solid confirms. Not the easiest, but very potent with Link's skill power.
Huge lead for Brevity.
I kind of like that more. What Mattheus did this time, he left the bomb because the bomb was in a bad spot and cut Link off from it. That's what a lot of what you want to do sometimes. Like versus a Diddy 2, you can just make you gotta get through me.
That's exactly what Mattheus needed. It felt very obvious that he was going to go for it, but Link's recovery from below the stage is pretty predictable, so he did a great job to get it.
Yeah, not much he could do with the knowledge that he was going to dance. Especially because unlike almost the inverse of Falcon, he has almost no drift after the up B, so he can weave around and drift the ledge. Honestly, I wanted to see a stronger punish. I'm pretty sure every character in the game can just pick a smash attack on Link up B on field.
I think Mattheus almost DI'd that wrong, too.
Yeah. Yeah, that was close to killing way too early.
Wow, F-tilt with all of those active frames just going to take the neutral getup. And we're seeing basically the same situation we saw after the first Mattheus stock got taken. Exact same situation.
That time he baited him out. He faked like he was going to go high, stayed on ledge, and then got the pretty easy dare, as you said, on link recovery.
It's funny because in the last game, what I was noticing was just how much more damage Mattheus was doing than Brevity was. And in this game, it's the exact opposite. Mattheus is getting those early kills, and Brevity's having to work the hard way to take the stock.
Yeah, those dares are completely inverting. You're not losing to 200 if you're getting dared.
Exactly.
So much for Brevity. In those early games, it's living so long, forcing up.
Ooh,
This
no
could
jump.
also be pretty bad.
No jump. He's gotta finish it there.
I think he was afraid to down smash. His back hit down smash just raw would not have killed.
Great nair.
That's it.
Wow, that's awesome coverage. That's awesome coverage.
That's it.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if he'd actually be able to finish it from that position, but he got that up B fast.
He also saved that the whole set.